Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, under 20 on most days. And today, I think I'm under 13 or something like that. I'm having a big leafy green salad with many different types of baby lettuces and watercress and baby spinach. And I'm having 3 ounces of cauliflower crumbles, lightly sauteed. And for my protein, or maybe I should say for my fat, I am having a pork belly, and it's already been roasted on the big green egg, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Well, it is 6:18 in the morning, and I woke up filled with anxiety. And so when I woke up, I began to do all the things in my head that I've planned to do today. So I don't know if you do the same, but I said, I might as well just get up. So that's what I did. I got up and I went over to the cottage and I painted for, I think, 2.5 hours. And it felt great. It's all the sniggly little stuff, so I use a little artist brush to do it. And I find it very, very soothing on a regular day, but on a high anxiety day, I find it definitely chillaxing. So I will go back again today after my 12-step meeting and do a few more hours, but it feels really, really good. I have finished the bathroom in total. I even brought over a toilet brush and Lysol. The toilet bowl cleaner. I'm telling you, the countertop is not there yet, so the kitchen is still undone. But I am finishing up the master bedroom. Thank goodness that it's a cottage and not a McMansion, because I'd be in that bedroom finishing up everything for months. But then again, if I had a McMansion, I'd hire out, right? So anyway, I find it very relaxing. So Santa has been sending me some little prezzies. Santa's also known as Miss Joyce. You can see her here commenting. But this is what I received yesterday. Additives. And oh, I see it comes out. Yeah, I didn't realize that this came out in reverse. Things you learn, don't you? So anyway, additives. And so you can look forward to some Sarah schooling. I will just list off what they are so you can only imagine what it will say. But these are the 15 additives. So it's like the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. Aluminum, artificial colors, aspartame, BHA and BHT, carrageenan, fluoride, GMOs, high fructose corn syrup, meat glue, gross, MSG in its various disguises, and you will learn about them in here. Partially hydrogenated oils, which would be things like vegetable oil, soybean oil, what else? Corn oil, things like that. And little r BGH or little r BST, and you see that on dairy things when they say none of that is added. So I look forward to my reading on that. I like things in chapters like that. So Sarah School's coming. Anyway, I was listening to Fits and Healthy, I think. And she is a very spunky MD. Oh, yeah, can you see? And I was listening to her and her counterpart, Symphony or Symphony. Yeah. And so the two of them really good. And they had on is it Cindy Polak? Somebody Polak, Carly Polak. And man, she nailed the emotions surrounding our food issues. And she talked a lot about black and white thinking. And black and white thinking is that's why I like working at the police department, because it's black and white thinking. And there's no gray. When I worked at the shelter, it was all gray. And as we know, in our personal lives, most of our lives are gray, especially if you have kids or a significant other, or you work for an impossible person, right? You got to deal with the gray of like, I hate this job with this, love this job with that, right? Well, the reason I think I'm black and white and really feel really most comfortable there because I can be put into that slot is because it's keto. It's a keto food or it's a non-keto food. There's just no other way to look at it, at least for me, which is why you see me here being consistent to the point of annoying and, strict and doing my tracking before I eat, which I've already done. When I got up at ridiculous time, I might as well have gone into work. And I put my food in my tracker, so that's done. And I had my little lemon water. I had my magnesium and potassium powders with Dr. Price's sprinkled on top with a lemon squeezed on top of that. I had that this morning. So I did a lot of my things before I left to go painting. And, I just seem to do well with the structure and the discipline. And out of that comes the consistency. So it's real easy for me to eat a keto food plan because it's non-keto or it's keto. And I'm not looking at a wrap and saying, can I fit this in with my points, my calories, my whatever? Some people, and that's why I do total carbs too, because I'd be playing that net game and it would get me into trouble. One trouble for each net. Or one trouble for each net. And because I'd start thinking that indeed I could have a wrap. I could have a veggie that, like a sweet potato or a carrot or a white potato, and, then subtract the fiber and do all the, the abacus things that people do so they can end up with their, and I had 20 net carbs today. And it's like, for me, that would be 100 because I'd figure out a way to fit in all those things. So I like the black and white. It's safe for me. And thus I regurgitate my safe to you because I follow this. And if you don't follow the strict like I do, like some people have commented here the other day, I must have talked about tracking in a video, and a lot of them did I tried to do it, I tried to be strict, I tried to weigh and measure, and I gained weight because I was getting so obsessed with it. And it's like, so that's probably that gray sort of person that does well in the I can do this zone without the structure. The minute you start adding structure and discipline and everything else, the rebel comes out in them. So it's just different personalities. But at the end of the day, if what you're doing works for you, then you are a success in my book and your book. It's just like the people that are lifetime Weight Watchers that watch this channel. It's what works for you at the end of the day. And no judgment. If you can have sugars, fruits, and grains in small quantities and you count it as points and you're on lifetime Weight Watchers, well, who am I to tell you you're doing something wrong? No way. So, yeah. So it was just very, very interesting because she found at the height of her food addiction that she was very black and white, meaning that, or the way that hers played out is that during the day, she was all black. It was strict. It was to the T. There was no deviation. And then what happened was on the way out the door, it had been talking to her all day, that Hershey's Kiss sitting in a bowl on somebody's desk, and she popped it. And then it happened in her head. And this is what she said happened. She was really cool. I've blown the day. I might as well eat what I want. One Hershey's Kiss. No riding that ship. She got on tilt with the one little tiny Hershey's Kiss. And there went the whole day because she says, I might as well because I've blown the day. And so that's a dangerous, dangerous territory to be in. And so then her evening would be, it would end up, if she stopped at the kiss, it would have been so little harm, but instead she dove in both feet, held her nose, and just binged on the things that she wasn't supposed to have. So, you know, her black and white thinking worked until walking out the door. And I'm glad I'm glad I'm not working in an office this year. I see the temptations, or I remember the temptations of how it was with the goodies. And I really haven't gone near the kitchen at the police department. But that's usually when unbelievable donations come in. Mounds. I think I took a picture and sent it to my girlfriend in Texas last year. You know, all the donations, it's incredible. And sometimes it spills over into other rooms, like the dispatch room and the sergeant's room and all that kind of stuff. Incredible. You know, people dropping off all this food. Oh, so hopefully, like me, you won't be getting to the New Year's Day place because you had smooth sailing through your holidays. And if you're coming up to Christmas and you've been black and white and you're thinking of maybe having a treat, hopefully you can avoid doing it and practice your keto program the way that you do it, or your Weight Watchers program the way that you do it. And the freestyle looks very loose. Oh, I'm making veggies, and I set the timer, and there you have it. So it's time that I go, because we all know how annoying that is. So are you a black and white thinker? Are you comfortable in the gray zone? Do you do best when you run your own show and don't let somebody like me that's black, white, consistent, structured, weigh, measure, and track? Do you find that, you know, it's okay to listen to me, but you don't really practice it, but I'm still here every day, so I'm somebody to have coffee with? Do you find that? It's like going to a 12-step program, you know, with all the different opinions. It's what it is. So I'm so glad you listened today. I'm so glad, you know, you're not laughing at me with my, you know, street person paint clothes. Yesterday I dressed all up, and it was so funny. People thought I was going to an office party, and it's like today I'm going like somebody's going to leave $1 on my windshield or something. It's like going to the stores. Hey, have a wonderful day. My pickles, my turtles, my snowflakes. You are a snowflake because you are unique and different. And that's what I love about every person out there. See you the next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.